Cumbernauld.
Heiner.
Swings from the skies to supervise dilemma.
Good Lord. That's a place they'll never demolish. And they'll just put it in cans.
Oh, Vorsicht, meine Freunde, Vorsicht, was sagen Sie da? Please, I beg of you, don't be careful. Meine kleinen Säuglinge, hast du eine Überweisung? Kerle, nun, meine Freunde, langsam, langsam. Ist etwas behelligt.
I give them a hand, but I promised my mother never to lift anything heavier than patience.
I am Leon. My fine, furtive ferrets. For a year now, you have all fed me information. Reports, statistics, hard facts, and educated guesses. Now, your labor is about to bear fruit. I've come half across the world to take charge of this project. Cumbernauld. A new town. Tomorrow already here. A town festooned with awards for community architecture. A veritable jewel in the navel of Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hijack Cumbernauld.
Be out there this morning.
Oh, no, I get airsick very kindly.
If the mad scientist is ready, we are.
He's ready. Today is the tomorrow we were worried about yesterday, and all's well.
Yeah.
Hold down, please. Like a baby you should be carrying.
Be careful, Professor. You're making me nervous.
Gentle, gentle, like a fly. Hold on. Professor, you ape. You clumsy, blundering ape.
Now,
Oh, let's go.
Professor Woods, when you called Sal an ape, you weren't just being rude, you were unscientific. Everyone knows that man is the highest of primates.
From the monkey to Sal, is that?
I got this dream. I was sitting by the side of a swimming pool. It was a nice hot day, and the swimming pool was full of piranha fish. And I was feeding them, that professor, 1 gram at a time.
Let's go.
do with your share of the loot, Jack?
I'm gonna buy me the White House and paint it black.
Here he comes.
Pineapple flavor.
Move it! And tell me how to get the phone! Okay, bombs away.
Dear Sam, I sometimes think his mother was an RAF pilot.
My little babies, they're all
Delivered.
Und now, what's the wish? We have contact.
Now, who will say the word?
Does it matter who will say it?
No, it's just that if I say it, then I am the murderer, and you are merely an accessory. And vice versa, of course. You would like to say the word, wouldn't you, Siegfried?
Yes.
The word.
Nicaragua! It worked, Siegfried. Yes. Yes. My voice activated Paul. Really good.
Welcome back and good morning. Continuing our roundup of what's on in Clyde country. Fran and Anna continue to top the bills that follow. And up in Cumbernauld, for the good folk who live by the hill, there's the Rollicking Road Show at the College Theatre.
Morning, Gordon. Hello, good chap. Parking among the swells today. Yeah. That mean you foresee a nice, quiet, gentle day? More likely that I'm going to go nuts. From the newspaper, I remember. Fancy a game of squash tonight? Oh, there's a show I've got to see at the Cottage Theatre. Send along the office boy. Writes better than Jim anyway. When we print you the picture, I'm going to misspell your name. See you. Anything happening?
Nothing.
Green fly. Mildew. Black spot.
This beats them all.
Oh, that's it. Good luck.
Helicopter exploded in mid-air over Glen Colway. Any interest?
No, nothing in it for us. No local interest.
For you. Special delivery.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Joe. There you go. Lucky it's the last one.
Pineapple, yeah. Yeah, great. 23.
23.
If my mathematics are correct, and as an ex-double first at St. Andrews University, how could they not be? All our bombs have been distributed.
Forgotten something?
My mother's birthday card.
See you in the morning.
Cumbernauld News. One dead. Charter flight. Okay, I'll try and find out for you. Yes, everyone here knows the Pineapple House.
Another one like your album?
No, one's enough. We better give her a leaf cut and pick and flag before she gets back.
Do you believe she can keep it in her skull? Where all those itsy-bitsy bombs are?
She's got that kind of mind.
Education, that's what it is. Maybe I should have gone to night school, like Mama wanted. Did you go to night school, Chuck?
How do you think I got this color?
Were you expecting any calls?
Take it off the hook.
See, Mr. Gordon?
He just left. He's chasing a fire engine.
Harry? Harry?
I never talk to the press here.
There are people at the Pineapple House.
So, what is new?
Know anything about them?
Only that they're dining here tonight. Yes, sir.
The lady brought her own sherry from her own vineyard.
No home is complete without one, I always say.
My friend's drinking whiskey, and me, I'll have a creme de menthe.
Yes, sir.
Is that the lady from the Pineapple?
For sure as hell it ain't the man from Uncle.
I'd like to talk to her.
And you're who?
Journalist.
Blow.
About a helicopter that blew up today.
Don't you run away, journalist.
You play your cards right. You might get a job dancing on graves.
The Pineapple lady wants you should join us for dinner.
Tell him to convey our compliments to the chef, Jack.
The chow was great.
His real name was Aloysius Clausford. Why he was called Swish is neither here nor there. Aren't you going to take notes?
I'll remember.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Poor Swish. He was becoming quite unpredictable. Give Peter some more wine, will you, sir?
What are you going to do about me?
I think, darling, that you're going to become our own very dear little go-between.
Peters, this had better be good. Dragging me back here at this time. You all right? What's that you got there? Birthday present for your mother?
Don't touch that! It's a bomb!
You move real quiet.
What happened to Swish could be in the pipeline for us.
So take out more insurance.
We'd already done that.
Your half. Useless without my half. Now there's real integration for you. Sal. The negative.
I forgot.
I remember.
How do you know I ain't got extra prints?
I trust you, Sal.
All right, so I had a few drinks. I told you she asked me to dinner.
Been under a bit of a strain lately? No more than usual.
I want to go home.
I'll give you a lift.
There's a story about a little boy who called Wolf. Sergeant. She said she had about 50 bombs distributed around Cumbernauld. They're filled with bacteria.
Maybe you need a holiday, Peters.
For a holiday, read psychiatrist.
Come on now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
When people's resistance is at its lowest ebb.
This Liana lady seems to live in a perpetual high.
Oh, she's a lady and mustn't be inconvenienced. Me, I'm only Peters. Nobody knows my first name, and coppers whisper about me in corners.
I assure you, my apologetic friends, I'm not in the least bit disturbed. I invariably rise at a preposterously early hour to check that my vampire bat has returned. Now, Peters, who is your accompanying maid?
My boss.
Your editor? Oh, how delicious. Oh, my fine, fearless friend, how you're going to hate me. I'm going to give you the biggest story in your no doubt distinguished career. And you're not going to be able to use it.
All right, Peters, I believe you now. When you problem, do I believe her, too?
She's everything I always dreamed of being. The ultimate female chauvinist pig.
Where are these boys going at that speed at this time?
Big trouble. Or home.
Trouble. Home.
You can phone your wife from the office.
Well, I phoned them all.
Did you tell your wife you spent the night with 2 birds?
Gordon Cumbernauld Hughes. Yeah. Yeah, good.
Well, now we know where that police car was blinding off to.
Yeah?
Well, that's good. They're checking out that bomb.
Your hand. Useless without my hand. How do you know I ain't got extra prints? I trust you, Sal.
Interesting. Not unexpected, but interesting.
A viper's in your bosom. Oh, you left out of the expression.
Everyone seems to be taking out insurance these days. You too, Professor.
I have the best insurance in the world, beautiful lady. I alone know the word that will activate these so charming little bombs.
Gordon. I've got something for you here which you're not going to be able to use.
That's becoming the story of my life.
It's the transcript of a telephone report from the boffins in Glasgow.
Let me see. I think it was 1942.
Who's counting?
The island's called Grignard, somewhere up north. Lost in Cromarty, probably. They sprayed it with bacteria.
Anthrax.
It's still uninhabitable. They say it'll be like that for another 100 years.
The memory like yours, Peters. Who needs brains?
Anthrax? Is that what's in the bombs?
Worse. It's Martian 54B. Not only makes you very ill, cuts off your sickness benefit.
Good morning, Sir Donald.
Right.
I came as soon as I could.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, let me put you in the picture.
Ah, my sweet virginal little go-between. I should like to demand of you just a teeny little favor.
She wants to talk to someone who can speak for Cumbernauld.
She'll never get a better chance.
It's my express command, Jack, that you remain in the automobile with Sal.
Stupid! She's making us sit here looking stupid, like Bonnie and Clyde.
And which one are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, the ransom for Cumbernauld is £100 million.
How much did you say?
Not so loud.
Why did you say £100 million not loud? She must be out of her mind.
Come on now, think.
Oh, Dorothy, we'd better get down some points quickly for this paper for the Secretary of State. First, Cumbernauld is fully established as the main growth centre between Forth and Clyde. Population about 50,000 in 1977-8. Proven success in attracting industry. 2/3 of the way to completion with all the infrastructure of an established town, shops, amenities, swimming pool, and so on.
And the people of Cumbernauld. None better anywhere. These kids have won prizes all over the world. And we've got clubs and facilities for just about everything. A really strong community spirit.
And you will appreciate, Prime Minister, there are nearly 50,000 people living here. We've had to close every one of our 24 schools and seal off the industrial areas, which I'm sure, Prime Minister, you will appreciate does involve your government in serious international repercussions.
I'm taking everything into consideration.
I'm astonished. Yes, astonished by my remarkable moderation. As of now, my little fat genius, you owe me just £220,000, 43 new pence.
My credit is good, dear lady.
Better good. Much, much better.
What are we going to do about the black and white minstrels?
All that's going to buy you is plastic knuckles.
I'm punishing myself for being so stupid!
So the professor bugged this room. So we found the bug. So what now?
First, I'm gonna twist his head off.
Yeah. Big deal.
Is she in this with him?
Well, let's suppose she is. Then if she ain't, it'll be a bonus.
Right.
And supposing you and me do some real heavy thinking about the state of the market for our photographs.
It's very good, Peter.
The great Cumbernauld hijack. Blow by one and alone.
For sale at $1 million.
World paperback rights, maybe a film.
Fan letters from terrorists.
Yeah. Yeah. What have you got that's new?
Well, central government's making defiant noises about not yielding to threats, but they'll probably pay up.
And if they don't?
Cumbernauld House is working on contingency plans to evacuate the town.
Time is something we're always short of, Gordon, but in this situation, the shortage is desperate. So this is what I want you to do.
What makes you think she'll listen to me?
She seems to like you. Probably a weakness for small, furry animals.
Not you, mister. Orders of the Great White Queen.
Ah, my dear little inky friend. What brings you here, Peters?
I'm an ambassador.
What goes on in there?
Oh, Peters is borrowing time. What for? Well, it takes time to borrow £100 million.
Now, don't go punching no more walls.
Peters, I am not a cruel person. Neither am I, there being no percentage in these vices, an unreasonable person. I shall therefore grant you the extension you desire. Nevertheless, Peters, time is indubitably money. I therefore intend to grant Cumbernauld 1 more week at a price of an extra £10 million a day.
The lady's double-crossing everybody. And the people of Cumbernauld. None better anywhere.
Pineapple horse? Worth?
Is it true, Professor, that you're donating your share of the £200 million to extraterrestrial research?
How much did you say?
200 million.
Where did you get that figure?
That's the amount that Cumbernauld House are trying to raise.
I do not think so.
But do you know, Professor? Were you present when the lady made her demand?
Why don't we just go out there and nick them anyway? Do you think they planted 50 bombs, all by themselves, just 4 of them? Well, no. That's why we're leaving them be. Because we're dealing here with a strong, tightly knit organization.
If you've got this room bombed again, Professor, sad news. Because Sal and me is gonna lip read.
What?
Where do you think he's going so fast?
Dunno.
Peters, the girl with the granny glasses, was rapidly becoming a crucial figure in the developing situation.
You are Peters?
The girl with the granny glasses, who is rapidly becoming...
Take me to someone of importance.
I will take you to my leader.
So,
claim this in Sal's pocket. We think that every one of these flags is a bomb.
Sometimes half a loaf is worse than no bread at all.
Jack and Salah in jail.
How extraordinary.
They tried to kill me.
And to think they came so highly recommended.
You have tried to cheat me.
Now look, you've been listening to the wrong people. It's a well-known tactic to divide and conquer.
Hey, would you look at that? Sliced breed. I tell you, they're heathens, these folk. They're quite nice folk, especially doing that wee village, Cumbernauld. Funny name that, isn't it? Ah, it's their stupid language. I did the survey up here for Antonio's Ward and the roads and that. Did I ever tell you that? Oh, aye, you did mention it. Well, anyway, see that hill across there? Well, that hill is the watershed in these parts. You see, on that side the waters flow all the road to Rome. And that way it flows all the road to, well, God knows.
Hey, Sextus, does it bubble up to the ground like what you said happened in Gaul?
Bubble up to the ground, you must be joking. There's enough of peeing due for the heavens in this place to save it from bubbling up. Anyway, that's what Cumbernauld means. What?
Peeing down?
Lord.
Bubbling up?
No, the part of the waters, you fool.
What's the your name?
Sextus, sir. This is Otto, sir. I have been telling him all about our battle honours, sir.
Ah, battle honours, eh? You listen to an older soldier like a Septus, Octo. Tradition. Tradition is what has made Rome great.
Goodbye, goodbye to Rome.
Hey, it's another for dancing, huh? I think we have a little drill, huh?
But sir, there's only the two of us.
Attenzione. By the Dexter, numere. One beat. By the Dexter, turn. By the Dexter, quick, a march. A sinister Dexter.
Go man.
Peters, I'm going to...
You're going to help me burgle a house.
Peters, I think I feel my first coronary coming on.
There's a window open at the back.
Now, Peters...
Look, do you want me to get the other half of this photograph, or don't you?
Well, of course, but...
Looking for this. Distinguished editor, you may take this silly girl away and sentence her to 10 days solitary in a health food store. You will tell whoever it may concern that as a result of this creature's meddling, all previous concessions are withdrawn. I want the money within 3 days now.
I didn't like the way you said, given the choice between germ warfare and me, he'd choose germ warfare.
It's strong, I must admit.
Good morning, press gang. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to apologize for dropping in on you this morning, since I have a feeling that I was probably part of the agenda anyway. Now, it's obviously in all our interest that this business be wrapped up soon, but a certain decent urgency be distilled into the situation. I am, therefore, going to invite you all to take part in a small but significant demonstration this afternoon. and it took the fire brigade to get her out. Ready when you are, Professor. Isn't going to interfere in any way with the demonstration?
Not in the least, beautiful lady. Good. This little bomb will be activated by a special word I have shortened. Now, when this word is spoken by me, or by anyone else indeed, the following procedure will be set in motion. Firstly,
if you blind us with science, Siegfried, none of us will be able to see what happens. The word will now be spoken.
Hitchcock! Oh, God, it's it! Ah!
Well, Adriana's trying to do a deal. She tells them when all the bombs are. It may go easy on her. Where are you going?
I'm going to be rich. The Cumbernauld hijack, blow by the one and the no. So sight unseen for 100,000. The money for the film night you just wouldn't believe. And then there's television appearances, the lecture tour of America. Could you drive me to the airport?
Which one? We've got three around here. Prestwick, Glasgow, Edinburgh.
Glasgow.
You will come back and see us, won't you, Peters?
Oh yes, probably some Christmas. I always get sentimental at Christmas time.
Yes, ma'am.
Peters!
Feel me an olive, Harry.
Swing from the skies to supervise.